Hey everyone, so I've been getting tired of my red hair, so today I'm bleach bathing it out, and the goal is to get it to a natural blonde, not platinum or white, something that's a bit easier to grow out that will match my natural hair more closely. For the last bleach, it only took 15 minutes for some serious lightening to happen with the Ion Cream Bleach and 20 Volume Developer, which is why I've decided that doing a bleach bath that will dilute the solution is a better option to make sure that my hair doesn't get damaged. The other thing is I'm too lazy to apply bleach to my hair with a brush, and bleach doesn't lather unless it's a bleach bath. So I'm using something I can lather into my hair, and I know it's just going to work better for me. Like, I just know myself and I'm not going to sit and brush bleach on. I'd rather use my hands. So the wet hair and the shampoo will dilute the 20 volume to something between 10 to 15 volume and provide a little less lift. I do still think I need heat because that's what's worked best the last bleaching session. So I'll be putting my hair in a cap to really seal the heat in and let it incubate. The solution I'm using is 1 to 1 to 1 of cream bleach, 20 volume, and shampoo. The ends are much darker than the midsection, so I'm applying my bleach bath mixture to the ends first, really saturating them, and then capping them and letting them incubate for 10 minutes. Now that the ends have been sitting for 10 minutes and I can see that they're starting to lift, I'm applying the bleach bath mixture to the mids all the way to where my root line is. I'm also resaturating the ends and making sure everything is nicely coated with bleach and I'm not missing any spots. I'm letting the mids and ends to incubate in a cap for 15 minutes. Now that they are done incubating, I'm going over the roots and saturating the whole head, capping it, and letting it sit for another 20 minutes, and I'm checking it as it processes. Here is the lift that I got. When I washed my hair out, it looked slightly orange, but my hair is wet here, so I know it'll dry lighter. So I'm pretty happy with the result. It's much better than my last bleach job, and you can see here when it's dry, it's mostly yellow. There are some orange bits, but like I said, I'm pretty proud of the lift that I got, and it's fairly even. Now I'm going over the hair with the 8N Ion Permanent Hair Color. I actually made the mistake of not having gloves, so you can see here I actually ripped a grocery bag in half, and then I used each half piece over my hands and secured them with a hair tie. I was definitely not as prepared this time as I was the first time I did my bleach job. Letting that sit and process for 30 minutes and washing it out. As you can tell, I'm not happy with the color. It's very dull and much darker than I expected, especially when you look at the swatch that was associated with 8N. It's described as light blonde, but this to me is a very dark, natural looking blonde. The color did fade after a few washes and brightened up a bit, but I have decided I'm definitely going to tone it down. Okay, hey friends. So this is the third time I've washed it. And you can tell the color has faded a little bit. It's lighter than it was at first. And it's like this honey blonde, but I don't know, I just don't like it on me. So anyways, I'm going to tone it. This is like a sneak peek because I'm in the new house and we're not fully moved in yet. Eventually I want to do a home tour kind of video, but that will be in the future when everything is actually done. I'm also working on some DIY projects and filming those for you guys. We did a little bit of a facelift on our entertainment unit. We have a wall that we're painting. We've got some slat wall panels I want to install. And yeah, just kind of bringing all the decor together. And I'm really excited to show you guys all of those super cool DIYs. But it's just been like a lot of work, and I'm like hella pregnant now. Like my belly's really starting to go, and the walking is getting harder and all of those things, and I'm working, and I've still got a baby and a doggy, so I've got a lot of stuff going on. But yeah, so I'm not like loving this color. Like to me, like my mom, when she first saw it, she's like, "Oh, you dyed your hair red again," and I'm like, "No, like." So it's such a honey looking blonde that it's almost like red orangey toned still. And it's a very warm blonde, so it looks very similar to the red. Obviously, if you look at the beginning of the video, like it's not red. It's not the same, but like at first glance it looks very similar. So we're gonna tone it. Like I don't know how most people do test strands, but I'm definitely like just about to like cut a piece off and hold it together with some elastic. Is that like, but like not how you do it? I don't know. And hope for the best. I'm only gonna do a really tiny amount, but I wanna make sure I'm not fucking up my hair, right? Like, so I thought about it, and I'm not gonna cut a piece off. That's like literally crazy, but, so I sectioned out just a little piece, and I'm gonna just do the end part of it. So I got T15, pale beige blonde, right? I want like a pale blonde, I don't want a yellow blonde. And then I got cooling violet as well. And I was thinking I just put a little bit of the cooling violet into the pale beige blonde and help get rid of some of that yellow tone that's going on. So I'm going to mix just a little bit of it with 20 volume developer, and we're going to put it on and see how it processes. So part of the reason I didn't have gloves last time is because we were living at Chris's for a little bit. Actually we still are until we move in. I only brought one pair of gloves because I forgot about the fact that I was like doing all this extra stuff with my hair, but anyway. Yeah, like this hair color is not my favorite, but like I can live with it, right? Whereas I'm worried if I tone it and it turns into this weird color, then like, you know, I'm stuck with that, right? So I don't want that. Okay, we're gonna let that sit and I'll watch it and I'll let you know what it looks like. So far it's looking much more brown, which I kind of expected. Like when you go ash, it's usually like a shade darker, which I'm like not opposed to as long as the yellow is out. And like it sucks that I had to bleach my hair to get rid of the red, but that's because I dyed my hair red. So, but this is actually looking really nice. You can see the purple from the cooling violet, that's for sure. And if you look at the root, where it's not all the way applied versus the ends. So it's only been sitting for like, honest to God, like 5 minutes. And I'm wondering if I should just rinse it out now, because I'm watching it and this is kind of like where it's at. I kind of don't want it any darker or any ashier, like it's done its job, I don't know. Or I guess better to do the roots here, where the red is, and then how it's like a little bit darker at the ends. Can you even see that? Basically, it hardly did anything. I guess it's better than it like changing it so drastically that I'm like, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. But also maybe I just didn't let it sit long enough. It's looking real just like brown to me. That's like the reason I don't like this. It like I know it's a natural blonde. Like if I saw someone walking around with hair like this, I would not be like you're brunette. I'd be like you're a blonde. But I don't know. It's just still too dark for me. I don't know.
Okay, so it's obvious that I decided to do it anyways. So this is when I first put it on, and I'm just showing you how the color is changing as time goes on. After about half an hour, I rinsed it out, and this is the final result. It might not be showing up on camera, but it is definitely ashier. It got rid of a lot of the red, the orange, and the yellow undertones, and it's looking a lot more neutral looking. I like it better than before, and this is where we're at, and I'm honestly just gonna grow out my hair, and I might have to do a shadow root eventually to try and blend all of this into my natural hair, but yeah, this is where we're at. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.